Let's talk business here. This fat bastard is a drug dealer. Killed and raped Sergio's daughter. Now Sergio wants to pay back with a blade. Track him and his men down. Kill them all.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got the stuff.
yeah. Noon tomorrow at the tower.
Right. I'll send one man to the tower to pick it up.
100K. Bring it.
No problem.
Now Sergio wants to pay back with a blade.
You're late. Mario!
What?
The guy's here! You got the gear?
It's good stuff.
Looks like you're having a rare time. That's good.
Right. The money?
As agreed.
Did you bring someone?
No.
Did you bring someone?
No one.
You hold him here. Go there and check.
There's nothing here.
If it's nothing to do with you, take my guys and go check. I'd better get out of here.
Hey, who's this?
Hey, look at this. Hey, Chico.
Hey, Pedro.
You're gonna squeal like a pig, boy. We're gonna cut you up.
Is the job done?
They're all dead, but Mario got away.
You know, Sergio not gonna be pleased.
This is my last job. I want out.
Okay,
Where's all the money you kept aside for me?
you want your money? Yeah? Let's go. You want your money? Get rid of him.
He's losing a lot of blood.
Can you hear me?
We're gonna put you in an ambulance.
Let's get him out of here.
How is he doing?
He has regained consciousness, but he is suffering from temporary amnesia.
But he's the only man for this job.
I agree, but we must wait until he is ready. Knight. Come in, take a seat. Do you know why you are here? Do you know who you were?
No.
Come closer. Do you remember now?
You're crazy. What do you want from me?
You were a deadly assassin. A cold-blooded killer.
I'm no killer.
I want you to work for us. The city is being overrun by criminals. The thieves, the murderers, the drug dealers.
Drug dealers?
I want you to bring them all to justice. Violence can be used for good.
But I don't even know how to fight.
I will send you to my brother Master Knight. He will train you. Oh, and by the way, this is your wrist communicator. It will allow you to communicate with my assistant Leia. From anywhere in the world, should you need backup.
So if there's any trouble,
Any trouble at all?
I can call someone.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'll teach you the way of the night style. First, you must learn how to fall. Let us begin. Ah, very good fall.
Master, do you have a black belt?
Of course I have a black belt, you stupid fool. Armani, straight from eBay. You must train every part of your body to be a living weapon. Your fists, your elbows, your knees, and your head.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome, stupid boy. Again. That is why you must train every part of your body, especially your head. Eat.
喂，什么事？啊？什么？再说一遍。啊？好啊，派一个人把他给杀了。好，交给我了。再见。派一个人去，把他给杀了。
Damn ninja fool, what do you want?
Master told somebody to call you.
It's one hell of a training session.
Samuel told me what happened. He told me what you were.
You don't know me. You don't know anything about me.
You're a nice guy.
Nice guys don't take lives.
That was a long time ago. Maybe you should let that go. You can change.
I spent my whole life tracking down and killing the scum of society. They made me what I am today, a killer. And every time I take one of those scumbags out, I got a little piece of my old life back. So don't tell me about trying to forget.
Knight, the city is being overrun. Rapists, murderers. drug dealers, thieves. Bring them all to justice.
Hey guys, we can talk about this. Give us some money. Come on, man. Hey, come on. Oh my God.
Calling all units, we have a robbery in progress. A convenience store on the corner of Waterloo Road.
Give us some money, man. Come on. Come on, man. Okay, guys. I know. Let's go. Go.
Suspects are headed east.
See that? It's like, give me the money, punk. Come on, man. Let's see how much money we got. Huh? Split it up equally. 50% each. Let's go to the old folks' home.
Yeah.
Your thieving days are over, you scumbags.
Oh, we got ourselves a good stash. Hey, where's Tony gone?
I don't know. He's doing a cash point job.
Gentlemen, I'm a Mario.
Hey, Mario.
How's it going, man?
So, you've come about the jobs.
We seen it in the classified.
Yeah.
Stealing cars, right?
Yes. No, we prefer not to call it that name. More relieving patrons of their wheels. You understand?
Yeah.
You get a paid on each steal, percentage of showroom value.
Done deal.
So, gentlemen, we have a big order just come in. Please, come into my office and we'll discuss the details. I'll make sure you're hundreds of thousands of pounds better off. Nicely done, gentlemen. Not bad for an evening's work. You are in the drugs trade, I hear. Can you get me coke?
Yeah. I got the stuff.
I think we can do this.
Come pick it up soon.
Hey Leah, how's it going?
I have received details on your main mission. We need you to track down Mario.
Mario?
He's stealing in stolen cars. He's building up funds to get back on track on his drugs empire. We've had a tip-off and he'll be at Dalgarno's scrapyard at noon today. Bring him in, dead or alive. We're counting on you.
I'll finish the job this time.
Ah, Vladimir. Good to see you again. So what? Do you have the data?
Yes.
You want the last payment now? I think you'll find it's all there. No problem.
What you dealing, huh?
I'm just conducting a little business.
You're coming back with me?
I don't think I am. Get in the car! Nice one, lads. Put him in the car.
Oh, come on, man. Thought you done with my car, like. Yours? Keys?
Excuse me.
Nice, WRX. Sure to do. Next time, bring us a Ferrari. We've just had one of these in. But, good a job. Good a job. You know the lockups, yeah? Number 48. There's a punk there with a whiter skyline. We need it. I'll go get it.
Number 48. Got anything to get in here?
Try this one.
Nice one.
I'll see you at the garage.
Yeah, see you there. Hi. Knight?
Yeah? Who is this?
Listen to me. Sergio does not exist.
Sergio?
You were set up by your own boss. Knight. He left you for dead.
Left me for dead? Yeah?
I suggest you make your way over to Tiger tonight. And watch your back.
What did you say your name was? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, great. You still want the skyline? Meet the boys at 59 tonight, 8 o'clock.
Ice water.
Hi.
face?
I do. He hangs around with that guy over there.
Can I help you?
Do you recognize this face?
My memory's not that fresh.
Maybe this will help refresh your memory.
It's still a little hazy.
How about now?
I think I've seen him before. Why do you want to know?
I can't tell you.
You think so? Maybe this'll help.
I really don't think I should.
You sure about that?
His name's Mario. He deals with stolen cars and drug dealing.
Yeah, Mario. One of his guys has got a garage down Dragon Way. How you plan on stopping him?
Oh. Why should I tell you?
Maybe this'll help.
Maybe it will.
that you've got now?
20. 20, including the portion of anguish. Take care of it. What's that noise? Knight, at last we meet. I see you got in, but it was a mistake coming here. You're not going to make it out alive.
You know, Mario, you're nothing to me but another dead scumbag.
Boys, take care of him. Clean out the trash. Mamma mia!
Hello. Get rid of the old man.
Consider it done. Is that the best you can do, old man?
Master!
You old bastard.
Master! Master! Good boy.
We killed you!
You bastard! You left me for dead and you killed my master. Today, I'm gonna kill you.
I took great pleasure in killing your master. The same pleasure I'm gonna take in killing you.
I have been expecting you. Sit down. You're here to kill me, huh?
You're damn right.
Remember, you are nothing. I took you off the streets. You are a petty thief. I gave you money. You gain respect. You let me down. I lose face. And that's bad for business.
Now listen here, you son of a bitch. I didn't come here to reminisce about our past. You double-crossed me and you killed my master. Now I've killed a hell of a lot of people before. But that was business. This is personal.
Go. Turn around. Remember this place? Ha. You're finished. This time.
You forgot one thing. My sword. You ready? Don't pass out on me now, you son of a bitch, 'cause I ain't finished with you yet.